Today we're talking about shot shaping and we're going to show you how to play a fade. Welcome to Asbury Hall Golf Club. I'm Andy Proudman.
And I'm Piers Ward, and you're watching Me and My Golf TV.
So last week we showed you how to draw the golf ball. Today we're going to show you how to play a fade. Now a fade is a ball that starts left of target, spins to the right to finish on the target for a right-handed golfer. Now a lot of people, Piers, don't struggle with creating this side spin.
We see this shoulder day.
Probably a little bit too much for a lot of you out there, that slice that we get. But it's important to know that if you're faced with a particular hole where you need to fade it, you've got it in your sort of your bag to do it. Yeah. So we're going to show you again a very simple way to change your setup without really changing too much about the golf swing, Piers, and you can just work at this on the range to really get it into your game. So first thing is, Piers, we need to create, like we said with the draw, we need to create a difference between the face angle and the swing path when we hit the golf ball. And the easiest way to do this is in the setup.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, we spoke about this last time with the draw, about how the best players in the world all play it differently. They'll do it the same with the fade. As Andy said, the main thing is we need the club face open. So what we like to do in the setup is get a very neutral setup, neutral body alignment, drop the club out in front of you, twist it to the right a little bit, so that's opening the club face. Obviously the amount that you open the club face, the more it's going to spin to the left, from left to right. So open the club face and then take your hold on the golf club. So the hold is neutral to my body and the club face is open to that.
Okay. Then we just need to get into the ball.
Absolutely. And from the shot, all I would do is I'd be thinking from here, aim the club face about target, aim my body to the left. So you'll notice that I've got my body alignment is going left of the target, so my golf club is going to be swinging on my body alignment, but with the club face open, it's going to create that left to right spin.
And it's important to know this, again, to play a true draw, Piers, the club face actually needs to be slightly closed to impact.
Yeah.
Sorry, to close to the target line.
True fade, yeah.
Yeah, the true fade, sorry. Close to the target line, but slightly open to your body line. So as long as we say about straight with the club face because it's sort of, it's a little bit of trial and error really.
Absolutely.
You've got to work this out for yourself, but to play a true fade, it does need to be slightly close to your target line, but open to your swing path. So, Piers, let's give it a go. We've talked about it. Okay, what we need you to do now is to put it into action.
You mentioned something there before I hit the shot, Andy. Sorry, trial and error. Very important that you get on the driving range, practice area, wherever, and you practice this. And actually take it onto the golf course and practice it. So go out there by yourself and stand on a tee, a left to right hole like this one here, and actually play those fades and play those draws. And you work out how you've got to do it, but use that as a starting point.
Definitely, and it's not the only way, like Piers said. It's a little bit of trial and error.
It's a pretty simple way. Okay, so 17th hole here, Asbury Hall. Dog leg slightly to the right. My line is I want to hit it straight at those bunkers with a little bit of a fade. So I'm going to get the club face a little bit open at the bunkers, or approximate the bunkers, and then I'm going to aim my body to the left of it. As I said, from here now, my feeling is to swing across the line of my body and produce that fade. Let's give it a go.
Started left side and working its way back very nicely there, Piers. The hole slopes to the right a little bit, but that's perfect. Perfect place.
On in two from there, maybe.
So again, you know now how to play a draw and a fade. It's all about you getting on the range and having a go at that. Again, work out which one is easier to do, and you will find one easier, and that's going to help you sort of almost balance your swing out as well. So give that a go, guys. Post your comments. How do you play a fade or a draw? We'd like to know. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and we'll see you next time on Me and My Golf TV. Today we're going to be talking shot shaping and we're going to show you how to play a fade. Hi, I'm Andy Proudman. We're at... What was that?
Last week we did a draw. I played draw.
Okay, ready? I'm into stare mode. I'm daydreaming what we're doing. So last week we showed you how to play a draw shot just by changing the setup slightly. And today we're going to go through a fade. So, okay, so last week we showed you how to play a draw. Today we're going to show you how to play a fade, which is the left to right spin for a right-handed golfer. Now, a lot of people out there don't actually struggle with creating this left to right spin,
No,
players.
no.
Players?
Players. Check it out, some players.
Don't actually struggle playing a left to right spin. Probably too much of a lot of you guys out there. But it's important to know that if you're faced with a shot or a hole where you need to shape the ball and you want to play a fade, you know how to do it.
Yeah.
And we showed, when we talked about the draw, we said just a couple of adjustments in your setup, which made it very easy for you to do so. So let's go through some of the things that you need to do, Piers.
Forgot my name, man.